All right, good morning, everybody. Friday, we looked at our IKEA climate change video, which discussed lots of different things that they were doing in the store, how they increased the temperature by 4 degrees, and they had certain signs throughout the store that reinforce this idea of one small change, right, that can make a difference. So Friday, I'm sorry, we looked at the purpose and one particular claim from the video that supported the overall purpose. And so today we're going to move on and we're going to talk about evidence, right? Evidence or details. So once you watch it again, okay, paying close attention to what you wrote on Friday about purpose and claim, now you're going to go further and discuss one major detail you observed that supported that original claim, okay? So if your claim is regarding, one small change, such as changing, your temperature by 4 degrees or by reducing your carbon footprint or something to that effect. Maybe the detail that you found was a sign that was strategically placed throughout the store, right? And then within that particular detail, you have to identify the intentional strategy or rhetorical choice. So maybe on that sign, there was syntactically embedded choices, right? Like the word light, or small catchphrases that were connecting to that part of the store or that claim that they were trying to make in that particular area. It could be different things too, as what kind of images are they showing, at the beginning or the end or the middle. Any of those things would work. Even the way that the employees are responding or the types of comments that customers were discussing as well. So again, within that one major detail, right? Because again, you separated it out. Your purpose was that action. Then your claim was one point to emphasize that action. So now within that point, you need to find one detail where that was obvious, right? And then in that detail, what rhetorical choices or intentional strategy was used, right, to support and defend that particular claim that situates itself within the overall purpose. So it would be helpful if you had a sheet of paper and you went through and you started at the top. Think of an inverted triangle, okay? So at the top, you've got your purpose, and then you have a claim, and then you have your detail, and then you have your rhetorical strategy or intentional choice, right? Intentional strategy, rhetorical choice. And all of that you're narrowing down, right? You're looking at this generalization and funneling it down into something more specific. And so for today, all I'm assessing is simply that bottom half, right? Where you're looking at your evidence and your rhetorical choice within that example. And again, I'm going to look at and compare what you wrote on Friday to see how that measures or how that connects today. So if you need to change or improve maybe something that you wrote on Friday, then indicate that on today's writing assignment, okay? So I'm going to remind you, those of you that may or may not be missing, a discussion board entry or things of that sort, you have until Wednesday to submit any and all assignments. I will not entertain emails asking me Thursday morning if I can just grade it, because I'm going to tell you right now, I cannot. With the glitches in technology, in addition to the amount of work with SATs and things of that, I'm pushing it by accepting it on Wednesday. So if you want to ensure that your grades are as accurate as they can be, you will do well to get them to me by Wednesday evening, okay? Because all day Thursday, I'm grading what I have. If it was late or missing after that, I'm not touching it, okay? This week, your conferences are optional. So maybe you missed a conference last week, we can reschedule for this week. Or if there's something that you're still maybe not understanding in terms of these PSAs, or when we start talking about thesis statements, feel free to hop onto your conferences or stay after our Zooms. Wednesday will be an asynchronous day. We will not have live Zoom, and so will Friday. So those 2 days, I don't expect the entire class to log on, but if you do have questions, I will be available for the first 15 minutes, okay? All right, so that was enough for today. That response is due by midnight, and then tomorrow we're going to go ahead and move on into thesis statements, okay? Have a great Monday, everybody, and we'll see you later.